Hey, look, Slim, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm all Mikey stay on the outside. I'm pro Mikey star and boundary corner. But if you telling me the Washington Commanders could be potentially adding Jaylen Ramsey to the squad, I'm all for it. Let's talk about it.
The way that we live is not for everybody.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
How do you think the rest of Jayden Daniels' career is going to go? If we're, 6, 7 games into Jayden Daniels' career, and he's already milking injuries? Like,
stop saying my name, you dick riding bastard. I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she cry for him, and Shawty is the winner. You can tell that Shawty love again now, she's confident.
Y'all, please do me a favor and check out my new video on my fitness channel, man. Please. I dropped a new update. The link is down below in the description. YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We have the Washington Commanders video. And in today's video, I'm coming around with a video where we're going to be talking about how the Washington Commanders have had talks with the Miami Dolphins in terms of trading for cornerback Jaylen Ramsey. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on post notifications. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so it'd be greatly appreciated if you can reach that goal as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Let's get straight to it. So happy draft day, ladies and gentlemen. Chewing on some gum right now, so if I sound a little funny, that's why. Man, it's finally here. And for a lot of us, it has been a very different experience, because for most of us, this is the first time we have experienced our team picking this late, for one, and everything truly been on the table. In years past, we've had an idea of what we were going to get, who we were going to get, because of how early we were picking and how big of needs we had. Like, we needed quarterback, we needed these big players, like that had super holes at certain positions. That was like, obviously they're going to go hit. Now, yeah, we still have holes, but we're at 29, so it's so many different options we can go. We can go receiver, edge, cornerback. You never know, tight end. But I say that to say, rumors had just came out that the Washington Commanders have had talks with the Miami Dolphins in terms of trading for cornerback Jaylen Ramsey. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a fake video. I promise you, this is not. It has just been posted, and it says the Commanders have discussed adding Jaylen Ramsey, and between the Dolphins and Ramsey camp, the team that has been contacted are, well, most of the league. Ramsey wants to be on a winner. The Dolphins have talked to Rams, Falcons, Lions, Commanders, and Eagles, and other teams. And at this point of Jaylen Ramsey's career, I'm sure all he wants to do is be on a winner. Now, I'm going to be real with you, like completely honest. I'm all pro Mikey. Stay on the outside. I'm fine with the cornerback position. I've been preaching that all offseason long. A lot of you all want to add to the cornerback room, which is fine. But if this is what we're adding, I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah. Scratch what I was saying. This is Jaylen Ramsey we're talking about here. Like, obviously, is he on a decline of his career? Has he been the best over the last couple of seasons? No. Health-wise, has he been the best? No. But this is still Jaylen Ramsey. This is still a guy that you would not regret taking a chance on. And in fact, I can't even be mad at Adam Peters if he did this. Similar to the Marshawn Lattimore trade. Obviously, we know that Marshawn did not have the best debut season, half a season, in Washington due to injuries and due to, just not being comfortable in a scheme that he wasn't, used to just yet. I guarantee you Marshawn Lattimore is going to be much better next year. But this is why I say what I said about the Marshawn Lattimore trade is I would much rather have a front office that's willing to take chances on guys like this than to be passing up on guys like this and then regret later down the line because the Eagles then got him. You already know the Eagles are probably on the phone with him right now trying to somehow make this trade. They lost a lot of defensive help this past season, and we know the Eagles always making some draft day trade shenanigans, man. So we cannot let the Eagles get this dude, man. So we gotta jump all over it. With Marshawn Lattimore though, and Jaylen Ramsey, If you told me we had these guys on our team, I would look at you crazy. Like, this would be such a banger duo in 2017. But even still to this day, it's still amazing. Yeah, the young guys taking over. Pat Surtain, J.C. Horn, Dirk Stingley, all these guys. Sauce Gardner. Like, yes, they're taking over. But you still got to respect the vets. And the good thing about it is, even if we was to trade for Jaylen Ramsey, I still think Washington's going to add something at the cornerback room. Because you got to think about it. These guys, both Marshawn Lattimore and Jaylen Ramsey, are towards the end of their careers. So they ain't going to be around for much longer. So obviously, it would be perfect for Washington to trade for Jaylen Ramsey, then still draft a cornerback. And I know you probably won't draft a cornerback in the first round at that point if you trade for him. But let's just say, for an example, all intents and purposes, we traded for Jaylen Ramsey. And then we decided, okay, let's still best player available is our philosophy is Maxwell Hurston out of Kentucky right now. Imagine Maxwell Hurston sitting behind Marshawn Lattimore and Jaylen Ramsey. And for anybody else that we decide to draft at the cornerback position, I know there's other corners out there as well that a lot of people are interested in Washington drafting. Whoever we draft in that position room is going to get help from a veteran. Now, what if another thing, right? And this is what I was just thinking, like, randomly. I don't know if Jaylen Ramsey's ego is still the same and he's not willing to consider this. But imagine Jaylen Ramsey as safety. Imagine we have Quan Martin and Jaylen Ramsey at safety. Remember, a lot of corners towards the end of their careers tend to transfer to safety so they could play longer and they could be really, really good at the back end. I think that would be smooth. I think that would probably be even more smarter than necessarily trading for him as a cornerback because, again, his trajectory is going down. Now, again, I don't want to put it all on Jaylen Ramsey because he still was just an elite corner in L.A. Just in Miami, it really hasn't transpired, but nothing has really transpired there in Miami. Tyreek Hill's falling off. So many of quarterbacks always hurt. But I think safety, if he came in and he had packages at safety as well, that would be absolutely crazy. But all I'm going to tell y'all, man, is keep your eyes open. Keep your ears peeled to the streets. Keep your post notifications on, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm coming with all fire, bro. I got free day today. We watching this. We watching the draft, and we're a good team, okay? Like, this is not the years past where we will be sitting here and just waiting and no action, bro. We're one of the best teams in the league. So these guys, like Jaylen Ramsey, is a real possibility to happen on draft night. All up until this point, I'm thinking Trey Hendrickson. Come on, let's go. Some type of draft day trade. The whole time, it could be Jaylen Ramsey. What would y'all reaction be to that back end? Jaylen Ramsey, Marshawn, like, is this 2017? Then you got Mikey Sarah still in the slot. You add Jonathan Jones to the mix. Man, just to think a year ago, we had Benjamin St-Juste and Emmanuel Forbes. And a year later, we could have Marshawn Lattimore, Mikey Sanders still, and Jaylen Ramsey. Oh, my God. All praise to the Lord. Now, I don't know the trade details just yet. I don't know what they're asking for. But considering the fact that he's still getting paid a pretty penny, he wants out. And I'm sure Miami, although they aren't necessarily packing in, their trajectory is not at where it should be with the time on that roster. So I don't know what they're asking to give up, but I'd probably give up a fourth, maybe. You know what I'm saying? I ain't giving up too much for him. But let me know what y'all think about it down below in the comment section, man. The Washington Commanders apparently interested in trading for Jaylen Ramsey, and not just interested in trading for Jaylen Ramsey, okay? We've actually reached out. So that gives you more confidence to let you know that your freaking GM, Adam Peters, has been working the phones, trying to make moves. And again, it makes me so happy that we have a GM and a front office that never is satisfied, always looking to add, always looking to make the big splash. Make the big play. Make the big move. And, of course, it doesn't help when you got the Eagles on your trail, too. Eagles, y'all just won a Super Bowl. Relax. Why do y'all need Jaylen Ramsey? But let me know what you guys thought in the comment section down below. As always, be a boy Juan Gotti. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. On the road to 10,000 subscribers. We will be live immediately after the Washington Commanders select that 29, or if we trade back. Y'all know we not picking at like 10, 11 o'clock, so be prepared. But immediately, whenever something happens tonight, we going live on the channel. So have your post notifications on. I'm not live streaming all 29 picks. I would, but I'm going to let everybody else have that fun. You know what I'm saying? So we going to be here live after we do what we do. So keep your post notifications on. Like, comment, subscribe, help to Washington Commander. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all have a blessed one. Stay safe. Be easy out there. It's Jaylen Ramsey. Come on to the city, Slim.
Ballin' like I'm Deshaun, throw the bomb, G. That's IG, my jersey never seen a laundry.